once you hit a certain level, like getting to the next tipping point it gets easier and easier each time. I think. I don't know. Maybe could be. I don't know. But between the YouTube channels I run, I'm making just under $1,000 a month, which is pretty cool. This channel makes none of that. It makes $4, something like that. I think it's the current bit, but it's whatever. You know, it's fun. I like doing it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But I think it is time to. I'm not gonna retire. I'm not quitting. To going the other way with it. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the thing they tell you not to do and the thing they tell you to do at the same time, which is counterintuitive. So the two things they tell you to do and not to do. The one thing they tell you not to do is to start too many projects, which is something I have always struggled with. I think over the years, ever since I found out that YouTube pays creators money, and this was way back in like 2010 or 11, maybe. It might have even been sooner than that, is when they started paying people. Because like the YouTube creator program, it got like soft launched to just like a select few people. And ironically, the person who kind of spilled the secret, so to speak, was a rapper named Soulja Boy, who you may have heard of. He had one like pretty big hit song. But he used to make YouTube videos that were just unhinged, and then I don't know how long I don't think it was very long, a month, maybe a couple weeks. He made a video where he kind of explained his crazy behavior, where he was doing stuff like lighting $100 bills on fire and basically just trolling the internet, because as it came out at the time, YouTube was paying based off of I think it was views and comments. So for every view you got so much, but then for every comment was even more. So he was rage baiting before rage baiting was a thing, and he made a whole bunch of money off of it. So he's a smart kid, good for him. But then it was like everyone's like, "Whoa, you can make money on YouTube," and so that's kind of when like the pipe dream started. This is 15 years in the making now, or whatever it is at this point. And so I don't remember where I was going with that. Yeah. Oh, the point is, ever since then, I have I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I have chronically sounds like the wrong word, but been a serial YouTube starter, where I have like an idea and I start it and then I get bored and I stop messing with it. But I don't think I don't feel like it's not so much getting bored as like testing, iterating, seeing like, is it gonna work, is it not gonna work, so, and then quitting. This channel is one of the ones I've stuck with for a long time, and it has gotten monetized, and it has made, I think at this point, over the 10 years, I think I've been doing this channel for a decade now, which is wild to think about. I think it can't have made $1,000, this one channel. We can look it up. It's not much. The other channels do much better. But I think, one of the things is I like doing this channel, because I can kind of just do whatever the fuck I want, and that's great, and I love that. And it kind of helps my brain spaghetti. It's like the Wish version of therapy is kind of what I say about it to my fiance. Let's see, lifetime. This channel so far has made $1,073.57. It's not bad for 10 years. That's about $100 a year. Not bad. Okay, so and considering that sometimes I'll go like 2-3 months without posting, it's not bad. Although there was like 2-3 years there where I was doing it daily, but just here nor there. But anyway, so starting new projects this year. I want to make a Warhammer channel because I feel called to do it, and it's a way I could talk about my hobby and combine kind of making videos with, this. And also there is a real gap in Kill Team stuff. Kill Team is the Warhammer brand that I like doing, is small scale games. So I'm definitely going to do that, but I like doing ASMR, and I want to do ASMR, and the problem I struggle with, and there are times where like I just don't post anything on this channel, is because I don't know what I'm doing with it, and so then I get like option paralysis of like, you could do anything. It's like, but you could do anything, and so it's like, what should I make a video about? And there's no consistency from day to day. It's like one day I'm going to talk about this weird thing that happened to me at Walmart, and then tomorrow I'm going to talk about hockey, and then I'm going to talk about productivity stuff, and then we're talk about movies, and then we're talk about making YouTube shit, and then it just like, it's all over the place. And so unless you like me for my personality, which why confidence, pew, yeah, then why the fuck would you follow along? You know, it's just, you'd be like, oh, I really like it when he talks about hockey, but he only talks about hockey like once every 2 months, like, so I'm not gonna click on his stupid video about YouTube shit because I don't care about that, and that's fine, because that's how I am too. I have a bunch of people I subscribe to, but then they talk about so the thing I'm gonna try to do is niche down, and I'm gonna create 2 new ASMR channels, specifically, partly because so I could focus more, and this channel could kind of be more just day-to-day vlog. I don't know, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's not really a vlog because I don't just have a B-roll. I could do that, but like I don't want to. And then I can have one where I only do self-development stuff, and then one where I'm doing film stuff, movie stuff. So I think, so kind of where we're at is, one channel is going to be I had a word for it that started with a D, but now I can't think of what that word is. Self-development, that's a word, hey. Self-development, specifically kind of for creators and outliers, people that want to live on the outside of society, so to speak. Doing what I do, I call it being an outdoor cat, because, well, yes, sometimes you go to the houses to get fed. Most of the time you're out hunting for your own stuff. And then the other channel is just going to be a place where I can talk about movies, because movie reviews feel weird to put here, but I like talking about movies. And the thing with me with movies is I am not a smart movie person. I make movies. I make, commercials for the most part, and videos, and I've done a couple of short films, but I'll go, it's just weird, like, I just want to talk about movies, and so I feel like doing it as an ASMR channel is something I haven't seen before. I'm sure it exists, I just haven't seen it, and I feel like, again, the space, there just doesn't seem to be a lot of good movie review YouTube channels. I've watched a lot of them, and the top ones, I just don't vibe with the style that how they talk about stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like there's a gap there that I could maybe fill, and if not, I could try and see if it's something I like, and then if I don't want to do it, I'll just stop fucking doing it, because you're not paying me money. Why not? The problem is, starting 3 new projects at the same time, when I'm already like crazy busy, has me a little anxious that, not that I'm gonna fail, I feel like maybe I should just pick one and go after that, but, that's not how my brain works, so I think I'm gonna just go at all 3, see what happens, but also maybe be a little more intelligent about it, as far as like, I'm not just posting, like, I'll probably try to ramp to 20 videos on each channel, like ASAP, and then after that scale back to like once a week for each channel, and then that seems totally sustainable, because movie reviews is mostly just sitting down and talking about the fucking movie you watched, and then the self-development for creative stuff it takes a little bit of writing, but I could still bullet point, and I think where I'm at, where I like it with ASMR, is I could just ramble, and instead of like having to come edit it down, it's like I could just it's more like a podcast, so to speak, and that's my problem with podcasts, ironically enough, is they kind of just ramble and they don't get to the fucking point. So I'm gonna ramble, get to the point faster, so it's still 10-20 minute videos as opposed to 2 hour long fucking podcasts where they don't don't talk about. I love podcast clips. I hate podcasts. Can't listen to 2 hours to get that fucking 2 minutes of good stuff. So that's kind of my plan for the year. And then, because I'm making $1,000 a month, give or take, I am definitely going to be putting a lot more effort into my YouTube channels that do make me money. This one is a little bit, but not really, more than the other ones. And kind of hope to get to a point where that $1,000 a month becomes more like $2,000-$3,000, and then if I could get up to $5,000-$6,000 a month would be like that's kind of replacing my full-time salary. I don't expect to quit doing freelance work, but I think I would get more choosy about what clients I pick and what jobs I take, and also I think it would allow me to raise my rates to be maybe a little more premium, so to speak, and that kind of helps take care of the jobs, because as it is now, it's like I'll often say yes to all this stuff, including stuff that like is low rate, and it's like not good. I'm not a good fit for. I've been getting a lot better about saying no to stuff I'm not a good fit for, but there are a lot of days where I'll take something that like sounds kind of interesting for what ends up being way too low of a rate, and then I just hate it the whole time. It's like something that sucks to do, and it's like not a good rate, but like there was, it's like somebody that's like doing a favor for somebody, and it's like I'm getting to the point in my career where it's like that stuff now it burns me out, and then like makes me not able to do my other work because I have to focus on this stupid shitty project. I hate doing it, so I procrastinate it, and now the actual work that I do like doing, that I am getting paid for, starts to suffer, and it takes longer to get through that stuff. And so it's just like a cyclical thing, and it's like if I could count on X amount of dollars from YouTube a month, I could just say, hey man, I don't really have time for that this month. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for the month, the year. This year, 2025, is the year. It seems like no better time than the present. Should have done this 5 years ago. Should have done it during COVID, really. Although I kind of did. I was making ASMR videos every day. But yeah, I'm gonna get, say shit or get off the pot. This is the year we're getting off the pot, or we're shitting. I don't know. Hopefully we don't shit our pants. So that's what I got today. I'll start, once I get those channels rolling, I'll start posting the links in the comments. And I'm sure I'll make a video that's like, hey, I did the thing. Go watch my thing. That's over there. It's over there. You can go watch it. And subscribe. Because you gotta get 1,000 subscribers, and you gotta get watch time to get to the big money. So, yeah. Yeah, that's all I got. That's what I got today. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. And if not, I hope that turns around for you real soon. And if this is the year that you also want to make the thing you've been wanting, this is your sign. This is me telling you, this is me giving you permission to try and go make something shitty. And then each time you start shitty, and then make it a little better each time. And before you know it, like, you'll be halfway decent at it. And who knows, maybe it'll work out. Maybe you'll make a fucking film ASMR channel too, and it'll do gangbusters, and then you can tell people to come watch my shitty one, and then people will be like, I don't like this as much as yours, and then you'll be like, I tried, and I'll be like, thanks, and then that's it. That'll be cool.